We made it to Friday. That said, that storm system that we've been talking about for several days now is getting closer. And as it does so, we're getting a better idea of some things, but there are still some question marks when it comes to other things. The one thing that does continue to remain certain is the mountains will get some decent snow heading into the weekend. And we're getting a better look at the storm track, which looks like it's going to stay pretty much due south, or track due east, I should say, along the Colorado-New Mexico border into the Panhandle. We have some of that atmospheric river moisture pouring in, but we are also going to tap into another moisture source that'll bring things in for the eastern plains and into the foothills as well. That rain from the Gulf of Mexico will continue to be looped around this low pressure system. And as the circulation pattern around the low continues to evolve with the transport of the low, we'll watch a little more cold air move in. Now, there are still some questions when it comes to this storm system. Question number one, just how quickly will it track through? If it moves out really quickly, we're not going to have enough time to transition rain into snow and pick up accumulations. If it moves pretty slowly and stalls out with that plume of moisture funneling in for us, we could pick up some heavy snow. That said, if that scenario comes into play, we need to make sure that we have the right ingredients in the upper atmosphere to pull in colder air and keep that colder air situated into the foothills and east so that we can get that accumulating snow into the Denver metro and lower elevations. Right now, best chances for snow are around 6,000 feet and higher. So people who live above 6,000 feet, you got a pretty good chance of picking up some accumulating snow for the weekend. It's below 6,000. It's at 5,000 to 6,000 feet where things come into question. And again, where that rain snow line does set up for us. So we'll look at Futurecast throughout the day today. Snow into the high country will continue to really transition into more widespread snow late today and into the overnight hours. We could start to see some light rain late afternoon into the Denver area, maybe a few stray sprinkles. The eastern plains will remain on the rain side of things with this storm system, at least as the way things are shaping up right now. Heading into tonight and tomorrow morning, if we're able to trap some of that cold air, we'll start to see a little bit of a light rain snow mix. The foothills will pick up some of that snow. The Palmer Divide looking like they'll get some decent snow as well. It's what happens Saturday night into Sunday that kind of calls things into question here for us. We have a little bit of rain that could trap in as well. So if we're trying to see some accumulating snow, it would really happen late Saturday into Sunday morning that we would see that accumulation. But if the storm system tracks out too quickly, our moisture source is gone. Here is a look at the same time different outcome for 4 different models to just show you how tricky things are. So one shows that we'll have a rain snow mix with some decent snow into the Palmer Divide. One thing that'll be pretty consistent, a look at snow in the Palmer Divide area. So that's where we'll see most snow also up into the foothills. Another model shows that the Denver area is really going to stay dry as the plains hang on to that rain. This one pulls in less moisture, at least for the plains, this one more moisture. Then you come down to this model, we're all in snow. For the Denver metro south, further north, a rain snow mix, further east, a rain. Then you head to this model, things are dry off towards the south with the rain snow mix into the north. So it all kind of varies on how this all shapes up. Expect the further north you travel on I-25, the less snow you're going to see is certainly into the northeast as well. So it's really Denver south along I-25 and west. The high country will be getting some good snow heading into the weekend, and it's going to be a heavy, sloppy, slushy snow. Now for the day on Friday, 55 degrees, your expected afternoon high, so not too terribly cold by February standards. We're still 10 degrees warmer than average, just not as sunny in 60s as we have been. The high country getting into the 30s and 40s for the day today. We do a first alert weather day for you tomorrow because of that rain snow mix that's moving in. Again, the accumulating snow would really take place for us Saturday afternoon into Sunday early morning, but we will dry out throughout the day on Sunday. Still keeping an eye on the possibility for going first alert weather day on Sunday if we do pick up that accumulating snowfall. But Saturday afternoon and evening, if you've got travel plans, just definitely keep an eye on what's going on the forecast. By Monday, we dry up and see sunshine make its return.